The notion that the mainstream media is working with scientists to deceive Christians is a complex and multifaceted issue. To understand this phenomenon, it is essential to examine the historical context, the role of science and media in modern society, and the perceived conflicts between scientific discoveries and Christian beliefs. Historically, the relationship between science and Christianity has been tumultuous, with periods of cooperation and conflict. The scientific revolution of the 16th and 17th centuries, led by figures such as Galileo and Newton, challenged the prevailing geocentric model of the universe and established a new cosmology that was at odds with certain Christian teachings. This led to a perceived divide between the scientific community and the Christian faith, with some Christians viewing science as a threat to their beliefs. In modern times, the mainstream media has played a significant role in shaping public opinion and perceptions of science and Christianity. The media's portrayal of scientific discoveries and their implications for Christian beliefs can be misleading or sensationalist, contributing to the perception that scientists and the media are working together to deceive Christians. For example, the theory of evolution, which is widely accepted by the scientific community, is often presented as being in direct conflict with Christian teachings, particularly the account of creation in the book of Genesis. However, many scientists and theologians argue that evolution and Christianity are not mutually exclusive, and that the theory of evolution can be seen as a way of understanding the natural world that is compatible with Christian beliefs. Despite this, some media outlets and scientists have been accused of promoting a biased or atheistic agenda, which can be perceived as anti-Christian. The new atheist movement, led by figures such as Richard Dawkins and Christopher Hitchens, has been particularly vocal in its criticism of religion and its promotion of a scientific worldview. While this movement has been influential in shaping public discourse around science and religion, it has also been criticized for its simplistic and dismissive approach to Christian beliefs. Another factor contributing to the perception that the media and scientists are working together to deceive Christians is the issue of climate change. Many Christians have been skeptical of climate change, citing concerns about the role of human activity in shaping the environment and the potential consequences of climate change policies for economic development. However, the scientific consensus on climate change is clear, and many scientists and media outlets have been vocal in advocacy for action to mitigate its effects. This has led to accusations that the media and scientists are promoting a climate change agenda that is hostile to Christian values. In reality, the relationship between science, media, and Christianity is far more nuanced and complex than a simple narrative of deception and conspiracy. Many scientists are Christians, and many Christians are scientists, and there is a long history of cooperation and dialogue between the two communities. The media's portrayal of science and Christianity is often shaped by a desire to tell a compelling story or to attract a large audience rather than a deliberate attempt to deceive or manipulate. Ultimately, the perception that the mainstream media is working with scientists to deceive Christians reflects a deeper cultural and societal divide between those who prioritize scientific knowledge and those who prioritize religious belief. To bridge this divide, it is essential to promote greater understanding, dialogue, and cooperation between the scientific and Christian communities. This can involve initiatives such as science-faith dialogue programs, which bring together scientists and theologians to explore the intersections and tensions between science and Christianity. It can also involve greater media literacy and critical thinking to help people evaluate the information they consume and to distinguish between fact and fiction. By working together and engaging in an open and respectful dialogue, we can build a more nuanced and informed public discourse around science and Christianity, and promote a greater understanding of the complex and multifaceted relationships between these two important aspects of human culture.